everybody, but what's cracking? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody going? Guys, people of the seas. If you can read a room without looking at people, you got a gift. It's not hard to understand humans' behaviors for me. So, guys, I am not trying to be cocky over here. And as cocky as it sounds, yes, I understand. People will be like, oh, what do you mean by that? Well, don't watch the whole video, what I mean by that. Okay? But yes, I've always had the ability as a child to understand people's emotions. I've always had the ability to where it's like, of course, I try to understand some people and some people's ways of thinking and my way of thinking. And yeah, I gotta say, it's not that hard to understand human behaviors. It's really not. And literally, myself, my personal being, I have a gift to where it's like I don't even need to. I can hear the person talking and I immediately paint a picture of what they look like or what they could look like. Because that, I don't know, I've been around in retail for a very, very long time. Ever since I was a teenager, I started working in retail. And everybody acts the same. That's just the repeat of life, like literally the circle of life, actually. And the more you see humans and the more you analyze human behavior, it's kind of like I understand what they're going through, and I feel their pain or sorrow or sympathy, empathy for them, and I understand. Now, there's a lot of parts where people, let me see, how did I say so wrong, but people can't judge. And by judging people, people literally go balls to the walls, especially the religious people. Oh, I don't judge. I don't judge. I don't judge others. You can't judge a book by its cover, yada, 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 yada. And I think I basically said that, I think in my second season or third season about, yes, we can judge a book by its cover. Because you're not going to look at it. You're not going to look like, you're not going to smell a gangster and have tattoos all over the place. And you can't say he killed someone. And you're like, oh, well, or some person that looks like a bad person, bad apple. And you're like, oh, well, that person, I'm not going to judge that person. Then all of a sudden, oh, they end up robbing you or killing someone around you. Yes, you do have to judge people. As much as religious tells you guys, don't judge others, don't judge what they look like or whatnot. It is just a natural instinct that we have that yes, we can judge. We may be wrong about the judgment, or we may be right, or we just may be in between, right and wrong, you know. And I'm still searching for another me, first of all, because I haven't met another me, which is ironic. But I literally, it's not hard to understand human behavior for me. It's not. I could tell when a person is agitated, literally. I could tell when a person is agitated. I can tell when a person is annoyed. I can tell when a person is distracted. I can feel it. I can see it. Literally, not even look at it. Actually, I don't even have to look at it. I could just hear them, and then automatically know, are they even listening, or are they distracted, or oh, we claim people are ADHD, blah 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 blah. So it's all like I can feel those vibes. You can understand a person's personality when you're around them. And again, it's not that hard to understand human behavior. And also, I've told this to my grandma too, and she says that you should probably get into psychology or something like that of that nature, like a therapist or whatnot. And I said, maybe I should because I can understand where people are coming from. Because people think, oh, you're crazy, you hear voices in your head, or blah, 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 you're schizophrenic and whatnot. Maybe they're going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because maybe they did see a movie that influenced them and they feel like it's them. And maybe people just don't understand people with these kind of needs. Like, in general, mental health, guys, and I said this a while back about mental health. Yes, it does need to be addressed. However, you have to have that patience to where it's like you have to understand. You can't just be like, oh, yeah, you're psychopath and we need to put you on meds. No, a good therapist literally will understand you, or a psychiatrist. They will understand you. And if they don't, they'll start prescribing you pills left and right, or you're schizophrenic and stuff, instead of diving deeper into what they feel. And this is why that's what I feel. This is why I feel like anybody that comes to me and they say something about a mash or something like that of that nature, or they're being bullied or something of that nature, I'm gonna understand them and I'm gonna be like, okay, I understand where you're coming from and how could there's no way to prevent it because people, kids are kids and adults are adults. They're gonna act irrational or just don't like your hairstyle, just don't like you or whatnot, or quotation what they say back in the days is, oh, they're haters, haters, haters. But it's not that hard to analyze and to hear people talking. Like I used to I've never really looked in people's eyes. And personally myself, I say, because back then I did have like a psychic ability, which I'm so glad that it was gone because it was getting me annoyed. And I'm not making it up or anything like that, but literally I could look into someone's eyes and feel something and see something in the past or the present, like, and I could touch them and all of a sudden I feel something and I see something and I'm all like, ugh. And then after my bad accident, I guess I passed away and that little thing was gone or something like that, because I don't have that gift anymore where I can gaze into people's eyes and then all of a sudden I see their past or whatnot. I'm not sure if it was a good thing or a bad thing or what, but I could still analyze a person in my mind and their behaviors. And especially like, okay, so for today, I sold a one of those breeds. If you haven't been on my channel, when I say one of those breeds, you ought to know what one of those breeds are. But I basically sold him a gas cap. And first he was going to, I think he was looking for a master cylinder. And then after that, I said, I don't have it. And he's like, okay, well, let me look for a gas cap because I need a gas cap. So I looked for the gas cap. He's like, I want with the key, the fob. And he started being agitated and annoyed. It's like, oh, that one and that one. No, no, you passed it up. And I'm like, bro, I'm not even looking at him, but I already know how to handle the situation. And I already know, okay, got to do it as fast as you can. So I gave him the gas cap, sold it to him. And then like moments later, before I even went to lunch, moments later, he comes in, that girl sold me this guy. I was like, we're not doing this around here. We are not doing this around here. That's the one he asked for. That's the one we're doing. So I went over there and I talked to the girl and he's like, you gave him the wrong one or something? And I told her, I said, no, just go ahead and return it. Don't argue back. And this girl, I'm trying to get her in the manager position. And I've been trying for a while now. And I've been trying to give her the opportunity. She's getting used to it, but she's just not ready. And I can feel that she's not ready. But on with the story. Um, I told her, I said, go ahead and find the right part for the customer and figure out if it's a different one. So supposedly it was a different one because he was all over the place, like literally all over the place. And then I told her, I said, okay, go ahead and return, go ahead and do the difference. And he tried to want to, why is this one more expensive than this one? And then we said it's a different type, it's a different one. And then after that, he left. I end up telling her, I said, look, the way he's, and she was like, is he drunk or something? I said, no, that's the way he is. He don't look like he's on drugs or he's drunk like that. It's the way he is. He's very slangy. He's all over the place. And he's nervous, and that's what these breeds do. They get nervous and they start talking, blah, 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 blah. And so after that, I told her, I said, look, if you ever come to that situation, you're going to tell them, okay, if they keep saying, oh, he sold me the wrong part, he sold me wrong, and then you got to go over there and tell them, okay, let's get you the right part. Now get your mind off of that person that sold you the wrong part, and let's go ahead and get you the right part. And then I completely told her, I said, with those kind of people, you're going to have to go fast as possible. And then she's like, I got kind of nervous. And that's one thing that I'm still trying. I feel like this girl's not ready. I know she wants to, well, she don't really want to be a manager. We're just kind of pushing it to her. And I see a manager in her field, but she's not ready because she's not organized at all. She needs to get on the organization, and she needs to get on the bandwagon, how to handle a situation. But yes, that's a story for another day. What's this pop up? So yeah, it's not that hard to understand. And I've gone through so many people, and I know when they're agitated or whatnot. And I don't know. I mean, I can see it. It's the human behaviors that happen and occur in people just is so typical. Everybody's just kind of typical. And then you get these people that are like, you know what I'm thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? And then they start getting all rational, and you're like, all you're gonna do is basically get all angry and whatnot because you think that I don't know what you're thinking, and you think that I don't like it. It bothers me that I know that these people are like this, and it's just so freaking annoying. And when dumb people come to me, and they're like, what is this part? What is this part? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead. Like, I'm mind boggled. Like, I'm mind boggled because I'm like, I already know you don't know anything about this and that, this and that. Like, it's just human behaviors. Like, everybody, and I said this one time to one customer, because every time I do a battery check, the human behavior for some freaking reason is to get the leaves out of the hood. Where the hood is, where you see all the leaves underneath your hood. Every time I check a battery and the customer is not focused on me checking the battery, the customer just drifts off and starts picking the leaves off of their car and be like, I said, that's so typical. It's human behavior for some odd reason. And to me, it's not even that hard to even focus on that. Like, I focus on it, and then I'm like, I keyed in, I locked in. These are the type of people. And also body structures, guys. Body structures are mostly the same. People have the same, like, we're probably going to make another video about that. But most body structures have the same problem. It's crazy. It is crazy. Have you ever seen someone with a big belly? And like, okay, we're gonna say that for another video. But body structures, guys, I tell you, I've already got that gift in me that I can hear a person in the background, and I don't have to look. I can literally analyze the whole entire room. I could tell you who this person is, that person is, what these people do, what these people like. Literally, I can analyze the whole entire room. I don't ever have to talk to them. They just sit there. They just be standing there, and I'm already analyzing them. But yeah, so it is not hard to understand human behavior. Not hard. If you can read the room without looking at people, you got a gift. And I certainly got a gift. Let me know if you can read a room full of people and automatically know who these people are and know what they're thinking. It's weird. But yes, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.